Well, Thomas, if you could paint a picture of the perfect river, this would be it. Docklow Pools, a stretch of the River Wye. What do you reckon?
Absolutely beautiful. You'll notice, folks, that up to now in this little mini-series about the waters that Docklow's got, we've taken it in turns, we've done a water each, but we couldn't agree on this one. We both wanted to fish here, so we're both fishing. Matt, you're going for a specimen style attack?
I'm going to catch a big one. There's some pegs down there that look mint for a barbel, maybe a chub. Going hunting.
You've got your little bag head, your little specimen gear, roving approach.
Got
like
some
John
pellets.
Wilson, mate. Like a ginger John Wilson, aren't you?
Can't wait.
I, on the other hand, love a bit of stick float fishing, and I've seen a peg. It's about no more than 300 yards from where you park your car. Lovely island, some fast pacey water, and I'm going to fish there, set my box up and see what I can catch on a stick float. Shall we go and have a go?
I'm going. Quite literally, things don't get any simpler than this. I've got some nice strong mainline, 10 pound on my reel, a 13-foot heavy feeder rod, because these chub do pull a bit, and then I've got a length of 0.30 fluorocarbon, a size 10 hook, and a dumbbell on there that absolutely stinks. And hopefully that's going to drift down nice and natural, no shots, no float, no feeder or anything. I'm just going to throw in a few 8mm pellets, plop this over the top, and hopefully I'll be able to even see him take the bait. Well, look at that, first drop in where I saw them chub, and we've nailed one, and what a stunning little fish. And you know what, it was just like being a schoolboy again. Saw him, fed him with a few pellets, and then got him, and I was shaking, proper excited, loved it. Oh, he's a big one. That's a proper big one. Oh, look at him. Look at that for a fish. Oh. Oh. Look at him. Ho, 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 ho. Well, there you go, number 2. I didn't think we'd get another one out of that swim, but just shows how many are there. A little bit bigger, probably 4 pound. Absolutely loving it. Well, that free lining was awesome fun, but I'm going to try and catch either a bigger chub or a Bertie barbel. And the tactics for that are going to be feeder fishing. I've got a nice heavy 2-ounce feeder there, the same main line, 10 pound, very strong, and that's just free running, so it's nice and safe. Stopped against a little bead. Exactly the same hook length, super strong gear. It's like 10 pound, it's 0.30 fluorocarbon, size 10 hook, and I'm putting some very smelly fishy ground bait in the feeder. And that's got in it some 4 and 6 and 8mm halibut pellets, cramming it in really, really tight. So when it goes to the bottom in the fast flow, barbel and chub come along, they can't quite get at it, and hopefully they've got to gobble this one. Fingers crossed it's going to work. I'm actually on the hunt for barbel, and these little fellas keep getting in the way, but I'm not complaining. Found a lovely beach here on the Docklow stretch, nice and peaceful, stunning surroundings, and loads of action.
one of my favourite ways to catch fish on any river is the stick float. And here on the Wye today, I'm having a fantastic day. As you can see, I've got a nice pacey bit of water in front of me. The river actually splits off, and this is a deeper channel that goes around the back of an island. And the thing when you're faced with boilie pegs like this, you need a nice visible float. So I'm fishing a 6 number 4 DH Angling dome top stick float. And that dome is very important, it's very visible, buoyant and gives you a good presentation. Dead simple setup. I've got a 13-foot rod. As you can see, I'm literally fishing off the rod end here, so there's no need to go any longer than that really. And there's no real obstructions I've got to guide the float away from, so it's a lovely inside peg to fish. Shotting wise, I've literally got 6 number 4s in a strung bulk should I say, down the line. Now, a key tip I've got to give you for stick float fishing anywhere, keep playing with your presentation. Whether it's changing your shotting, you know, bulking it down, spreading it out, changing your depth slightly. Every time I've changed something today, I've caught a run of maybe 2 or 3 slightly better fish. But it is pretty much a buy every single put in here. A lot of bleak, a lot of dace, but the key to getting to the bigger fish, as I've said, is ringing those changes and also feeding. I've brought just 2 baits with me today, kept things very, very simple. I've got some hemp and I've got some maggots. And varying quantities of those 2 bring results really. If you're getting a lot of little fish, try feeding more hemp to get some better quality fish in. That's a good tip, and obviously hemp sinks a little bit quicker as well, so it helps to pull fish down in the water. In amongst my small fish, I've had a couple of bonus chub, which have been most welcome. Put up a great fight on the light tackle, so that's been really nice. And the thing about stick float fishing, it's just a lovely, lovely way to spend a day. It's almost hypnotic to me, just putting that float down, catching, feeding. Oh, it's just a lovely, lovely way to spend an afternoon.